time. Ark, if you could, let me know if that comes online for you. Just give me a shout out if you can, and I'll get ready to get going. Um, Let me see here. Ah, okay, I see it as live. Awesome. Good stuff. Well, welcome everybody. I'm doing a live stream of something different today. Total War Rome 2 with the Divide Et Impera or DVD Et Impera mod. Never sure how to exactly pronounce it. And we're playing as Macedon or Macedonia as it's displayed right now. A bit of a tricky situation for us. We're at war with people to our northeast. We have a client state in Athens, but the client state obligations are relatively few and far between. And we only control one city in our starting province, which is a bit of a problem considering we actually have to go to war with Epirus, who control Taras as well. Hey, Ark, I see you on the thing doing a wave. And we also need to go to war with Larissa. And despite all this, despite having an enemy in the north and all of this land to conquer in the south, we have exactly 4 units to begin with. So let me just get a little bit of research housekeeping going, and we also don't really have many tradable resources, but it's always worth on turn 1 trying to go for trade agreements if you can, which we can't even get with Athens right now, is my guess, even though they're our client. You know what? It's not much money, but I think we'll actually take that. And we are going to play fast and aggressive. Yeah, I know there's a watermark from the recording software, but I don't know. It's one of those YouTuber traps. It's like I already pay for music. If I pay to remove the watermark too, and I'm not even monetized because I'm too small of a channel, right? Like there's a lot of initial investment, so I'm trying to pace it out, meter it out, and I'll pay for something soon for it, but not quite yet. So let's go ahead and grab some mercenaries. Turn 2, we're going to be going after Larissa, despite their defender's garrison. And we're going to do that by getting a couple of Sarissa Lancers and a couple of Slingers, along with some mercenaries, which we did get the ones I was hoping for. There's some mercenary pikemen. Canadian. I appreciate the boost that gave the views. It didn't actually translate to many more subscribers, though. I don't know. It'll come at the pace that it will. There's not really all that much I can do about it before then. So we have a couple issues. Macedonia has a reasonably strong economy, especially once we conquer the other 2 towns, but we're light on food, and we want to go with some trade here in the harbor. But as soon as we do this upgrade, we're going to lose a lot more food. So we're going to be... hey, Bikyo. We're going to be going for trade right now, food with the Traveler's Lodge, and then we're going to have to build some additional food once we conquer Larissa. There's a bit of a long end turn, and it's a little bit processor heavy, so I'm not sure... Oh, thanks for the $, Ark. my first ever super chat, so... let me know if you guys can actually hear me well on the end turn. This previously caused issues when I was just recording it. So, that's really exciting. It's a milestone. It's good. Yeah, awesome. Alright, I'm glad you guys can hear me on the end turn. It's a lot of time. It's one of the problems with the mod, is it adds a lot of factions in. Okay, that's the 4th attempt. But, you know, as the game goes on, as the campaign goes on, and lots of factions die out, the end turns get a little bit quicker. The turns themselves get slower, but, you know, there's a bit of a trade-off there. Also not going to do all that much for politics, because, quite frankly, so Rome 2 has a politics mechanic that's actually quite in-depth, quite nice. There's your own government, there's your influence in that government, there are different political factions and individual characters who have traits and behaviors and things like that. And I actually kind of like leaving it not managed. Makedon, do you mean multiplayer for Rome 2 or for a different game, for Wargame, which is my usual? Because I play multiplayer for Wargame all the time, but multiplayer Rome 2 is a little bit janky. Ooh, okay. Lots of mercenaries. I like this. I'm open to it for Rome 2. Jeez, BattleTech multiplayer. I haven't played BattleTech in too long, but honestly, the game is it's a huge investment of time and not all that much return. So we're gonna lean on the fact. High fleet. All right, we're gonna lean on the fact that we have a decent economy to go up in army size with mercs right now, and let's take a fight with Larissa. We're also gonna have public order problems. It's gonna be a bit of an issue, but we'll get it sorted. It'll be fine. Okay, we actually have a pretty good balance of power here, but I don't want to take casualties because we have to go in and do another fight for control of the next settlement. Yeah, that's really the issue, Caden, is the campaigns for single player alone takes a lot of time, and if you have two players fighting battles, ooh, Kerensky run. Yeah, isn't there something with BattleTech how Kerensky run, as of a certain patch, got a lot more difficult because of the way that they were counting mech completion? Seems like a familiar problem. Okay, so we got dry conditions, we're going to start deployment. And I would love to fight these guys on the open field because we have lots of really good cavalry. So 4 lancers and the general's cavalry are really good. 41 armor, 14 melee attack, only 6 melee defense, but these guys are basically lancer cav and they're 150 strong as opposed to the 90 strong we have for the non-general units. Tigerfish in the UK, 84. Oh, cold waters, yeah. Oh geez, 26 to 41 speed. That does, at the risk of making a pun, that does not seem very good. But okay, let's get the fight on the way. Only 2 slingers is a little less than ideal, but we have some peltists we'll use. And let's get 2 lancer cav on the left, 2 lancer cav on the right, general behind. Play fair? I'm gonna play fair. I'm not gonna run. What part of me playing war game and how I play that game ever makes you think I'm gonna run? Kind of annoying that they sallied out, actually. Oh, the alpha. Gotcha. So, because they sallied out, they can use traps and things, and I don't really feel like having my guys run over brimstone pits. But we actually might, because there's invisible things as well, including spike traps. And if you run over the spike traps, yeah, here's more. There's caltrops for anti-cavalry, there's stones, there's wooden pikes, walls, and I virtually guarantee you all the bad guys are behind it, so we're going to walk through the brimstone pits, because they only do damage to you if they're on fire. Total War 3 Kingdoms, I've never played. It's sort of after I stopped with the Total Wars, because they got a little weird. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the, well, I used to be a big fan of the Warhammer ones, but I don't know, I think too much money for too little improvement in the game itself, which, you know, we play them for the game itself, so if the game itself is not improving, that's kind of an issue. But yeah, Rum 2 kicks ass. Oh shit. They're trying to light the brimstone pits. Okay. So we can come up here, we can let them burn out. You know, I don't like playing Rome in Rome 2. It's too easy. Because their Centurions just kill everything. Okay, Hippeus. I think they're actually coming to light the... Yeah, they're coming to light the... Oh jeez, that's bad. Oh no, bad positioning. Come on. Can we get... We can get shots on. Let's get some shots on. Javelins against cavalry. It's very deadly. Okay, let's go after the archers. Let's go after the archers there. This I don't like. Go ahead and lance those guys down. Yeah, Swaby are fun as well. Have you ever played the Divide et Impera mod, or no? It's different. It changes the factions enough to really be pretty significant. Come on, let's get a move on. 1, 2, 3. Turn around here. Bring this back. And I don't like the number of archers they have. I've never played campaign. Huh. That's funny. Most people have never played multiplayer in this one. Okay. Pike phalanx out, move back. That should do pretty well. Okay, let's engage. Let's engage here. Go around, pull back. And pull back. Engage, up. Oh yeah, no, the skirmisher positioning changes between different games based on the range of the actual skirmishers, and in this one, my skirmishers are long range enough that I can have them behind, but you do to get an earlier engagement with them in front, and so what I was trying to do was I was trying to zone out the other army so that they had to move in front of their traps.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Which I don't want to engage them behind their traps. You can see actually right here, these were invisible previously. Because they moved forward, they actually walked over their own traps to fight me. And it damaged their troops. Yeah, Medieval 2 gets a lot of hype. It did not age well, I think. Which is unfortunate. It's a really good game, it's just the graphics on it are shite. And the controls are okay, but they could be better. Especially for as things have developed now. Let's engage here. We've got some guys through. Peltists are very nice. Oh, this is good. Yeah. We're gonna route the archers, route the other archers. Let's get the bronze shields up. You come over. Chase those down. Over here. Let's go this way. Diss me, what? Sorry, it's a little... I am a newbie streamer. It's a little bit difficult to focus on the chat and the game micro at the same time. Okay, this looks good. We're gonna get some flanking attacks here. These guys are actually reasonable in melee. Pikes can hold forever. Let's go around. Let's go there. Up. Up. What I'm missing is a huge ass overlay right down the middle of the... Oh yeah, no, I have the chat up, technically watching my own stream, which is a little bit goofy. But needs must, so... Okay, come back. We'll just flanking charge their general unit into oblivion. Good, pull out and stop. This way, this way. We don't actually need to kill all these guys, they're in the settlement. So if we just rout them all, they'll technically all die because we'll take the settlement. Alright, how many different ways can I charge these guys from? We'll avoid their facing. Okay. So we got one here. We've got one here. Let's go a little over this way. And let's catch this beautiful charge. If they're facing to the right, let's threaten a charge here. They're coming in, stop. Threaten a charge here, threaten a charge here. Which way are they facing? Stop. No charge defense for you. None at all.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, I think that should about do it. I mean, goodness gracious. Look at some kills. That's too many kills. We're gonna pull out. 237 on the general's unit, though. There we go. Yeah, it was brutal. I mean, they are spears. They got some kills on the general's unit, which is a little bit not fun, but all in all, I mean, 84 losses, 1737 kills is, I'm happy with that. That's probably fine. So, I'll take what I can get. So we've got 2 turns before this army needs to fight again, and the first turn you won't usually get replenishment, so we have 1 turn of replenishment. Oh, not clean. Dude, if this doesn't count as a clean victory, then I don't think I've ever had a clean victory in Wargame. You lose over 1,000 points, and it's like, oh well, I've thrown away an entire opener. This is very much not that bad. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so we'll just occupy that, and this actually gets us our first, oh yeah. So yeah, Ark, thanks for joining me. So this actually gets us our first resource, which is olives, and that will make people happier to trade with us. But there's no need for the second muster field, and I think I've actually made a mistake here. We're gonna dismantle this, because we need public order. So that's gonna be a turn delayed. It's not ideal. Very much not ideal. Okay, so, we are getting replenishment, that's nice. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Lancer Cavalry. No additional mercenaries, only 2 slingers. So let's go for, how many can I get? 4? Let's go for 3 more slingers. And I'd like some, actually, I want some Greek infantry. But I don't know if I have the space for it. It'd be nice to have more pikes. Yeah, we'll get some Greek infantry. I only get 4. Very well. A little low on money. I would have liked to have gotten a dignitary, but we're about 200 short. So that initial money goes quick. It really does. Alright, Canadian, I am gonna attack Epirus next turn. Well, not next turn, turn after. What do you think? Solid plan? They're the guys over in Apollonia. It will fail. I agree they'll fail. I don't know if you're talking about me failing here. I'm not so sure about that. Do need to get a second army up, and the economy has seen better days, but this is one of the things I actually really like about the mod is unmodded Rome 2. You snowball so incredibly quickly, it's insane. And this mod slows it down a little bit, in part because there's actually a population system. So when I recruit units, I recruit out of different population classes, and if I recruit nothing but high tier infantry, I just straight up won't have the population to replace them. Plus there's public order problems and all these things that need to be solved. It's rather intricate. So let's go with... I really want the Hellenic influence. Let's go with a local Agora though. And I can't make it there in 1. So no, it works, it's fine. We're gonna go for... Let's get replenishment rates. Oh, actually that'd be pretty nice. Rifle Sovereign. Okay. I can't replenish this turn anyway in enemy territory, so not much I can do there. And we have enough men, so that should be fine. Let's get a dignitary. +3 tax. I do like the culture conversion, but the tax rate will benefit us more in the long run. And end the turn. I swear we'll have a good economy in less time than you'll think, but more time than I'd like. It's the way with these games.
Bound by treaty,
No. Not important enough for a non-aggression pact. The economy? Yeah, it's the money that you take in minus the money that you spend. Basically. What? No, that's not it. Yes, my economy is a joke. Oh man, I like reading chat as I'm playing this. It's fun. It's like you're talking to me, but with written words. I'm sorry, I've had a really weird day. Actually debated not streaming just because I was pretty sure I would go from sarcastic to sardonic, which is not always a good thing. But, oh, do I not have enough? Oh, I better have enough movement range. Do I not? I don't. Oh, that's a problem. Just one more turn. Okay. Can I get there? I might be able to. I think I can. Because when I declare on them, the settlement... Ah, damn. Now we're at war. Oh, geez. Thanks, Archie. I don't know what currency that's in, but, yeah, damn, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, jeez. Is there anything you'd like to see me do in the campaign? You know, we can go east, we can go north, we can go south, build a fleet, all that. Oh, 50 euros, holy crap. Very generous of you, I appreciate it. Okay, we need another general. Let's go ahead and raise another army here. Can I get anyone from my own dynasty? No. Okay, so we'll go with the Thessalian nobility, and I want Sacred Squadron. It's here, that'll be fine. We'll do, yeah, holy crap, Archie, I really appreciate that, man. That's, really making my evening. Alright, let's see about this. Could get one more mercenary. We are really dangerously low on the economy, but that'll be fine. And we'll go on the attack next turn when I actually have the movement range, which is really goofy, man. I didn't think I'd end up just short of it. Yeah, Caden, I have no idea what currency that's in. Okay. They're coming out to fight us. This is good. Okay, so they have 4... So Chalcospides are pikemen. So they have 4 pikemen, and I have 4 pikemen. So the issue is... oh, Filipino peso. Huh. So the issue is going to be we're going to have to outmaneuver them. They have 3 units of archers. I have 5 units of slingers. Slingers have a longer range. This should be an easy fight. It should be an easy fight because we just get standoff range with them with the slingers, take out their backline support, and my Lancer cavalry should be more than sufficient. The issue is going to come in if we lose some Lancer cavalry on the charge, if they get their Lancers around, because they have their general's unit, which is fighting cavalry, and then they have an additional unit of Lancer cav. So, and it's a battle in the fog, which is not great. Limits visibility, does not impact missile range, and we're going to go with the slingers up front again. So let's get this sorted. I want one of those. Let's go with this. Here, that's our line, more or less. We'll get pikes behind and on. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 around the left-hand side. Group 4 around the right-hand side. General's unit behind. And the peltists on the right-hand side as well. And so they've attacked, and the one thing that's nice about this game compared to the other Total War games is they actually will come up to attack you, as opposed to just sort of sitting there. Okay, so they have their pikes and squares here. That's fine, we have more frontage, that's alright. And the reinforcements... Okay, so this is the challenge. I don't see the reinforcements. So if the reinforcements are coming in from an awkward angle, we could end up in some trouble here. So let's go ahead and take the initiative with the shot cav. We're going to go... We need to basically make this 2 fights, each one smaller than the previous. So let's go ahead and we'll be in range here soon. We'll come up there. Who's advancing? I'll come up with the pikes behind. Yeah, in 3K, so it's the same in all the Total War games. If you actually have siege artillery, the AI will always attack you. Unless they're behind walls, in which case they won't sally out. But, okay. I don't here because I don't have the building for it. Okay, ride to intercept. Get those javelins on the way. There we are. And wheel, collapse on them from both sides there. Okay, we are firing at the right target on that side. Let's move up the line actually. Let's go ahead and engage here, 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 here. Throw javelins. Throw javelins. Their cavalry's gone. We did take some losses, that's fine. Let's go around on this side, that side, get the peltists around to the side. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get on the charge. Get on the charge. Okay, so the reinforcements are behind. This is perfect for us. As long as I don't muck it up. Peltists around, cavalry around, general's unit to the side, and these 3 firing on the shot cav. I'd rather have them die at range. Of course, if they feel like running into pikes, I mean, okay, you do you, man. Whatever floats your boat. Let's go in here. Let's get peltist shooting. Actually, you know what? Let's go in there. Let's go in here. Come around. Okay, pull those off, please. 33 men. The issue is going to be whether or not we have time to reform before their reinforcements get here. It's just the citizens are actually going to come in here, hit the pikes in the back. Don't lose, yeah. We'll do our best. We actually have to take a secondary fight after this as well, because this is outside the walls again. But the last time they sallied out, so it was still technically a siege, they just met us in the field. This time, we're not in the, we're not in a siege. This is just outside the city wall. Well, it's in the overall world map. I don't really know the better way of saying that. Okay. Pull back the lancers. Pull back the lancers. Pull in. Intercept. Engage. Engage. Come around. Come around. They're breaking here. Come on through. And in. Good. They're breaking. Let's come up. Let's reform here. Engage. Engage. Pull out. And let's bring these guys up. Up. Do not fire at will. Wait for my command. Peltis can hold. Let's come through here. So here kills do matter because we're not going to take the settlement in this fight. Hit them. Now we have separation, we can hit them there. Bring the line up, engage. Flank that. Nice, 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 nice. We're gonna have these guys broken in no time. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Charge the pikes from the back end. Pull out. Oh, beautiful. Spacious skies. Amber waves of grain. I know, Macedonia, I'm not exactly the United States, but I'm feeling a little patriotic. It's a good fight. Damn good fight. Go over here and finish those guys off. Hunt down those guys. Okay, so our Greek swords are failing, but they're light swordsmen anyway. It doesn't really matter. And let's get fire on. There, there. Reform here. Stay out of range, hunt them down. America is rightful Macedonian clay. Yeah. When I was playing EU4 with some of my buddies, I was playing as Scandinavia, and I'd refer to whatever country I was declaring war on as Scandinavia. It's like, don't worry guys, I'm just conquering Scandinavia. And they'd always say like, ah shit, what country are you invading now? Let's come up here, come up here. Get on the charge there, stay away. Let's come back out. We could be routing them faster, but again, since casualties do matter here, well, at least the ones we inflict, I'd like to inflict as many as possible. So that's why we're hunting them down the back side of the map. Let's go over. Because the more we run down now, the fewer will be there on our turn to block the city. Come around. Come around here. Oh, this looks pretty good. Oh jeez, another calf charge. Broken. Actually hunt them down. The Greek hoplites are the ones that we need to actually kill to a man. Not that they can really get through... Oh jeez, ouch. You know what? Just stop firing. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna continue so that we can actually hunt down all these guys. Pretty sure this is a war crime, but you know, they would live to fight another day. And instead, we're gonna kill their general. Yeah. Good enough. Hit the militia. What the hoplites did to me is be a reasonably effective defensive fighting force, which is not something I want to fight in the field. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so we deployed 2,500 against 3,200. We lost 313 against their 2,627. That's the sort of fight that I like. Okay. So, that'll lock down our home province, which is nice. But we're still at war with people in the north. They have walls in that settlement. I have no siege artillery. It'll take us a little bit of time to build siege artillery. And I'm not sure I want to fight that way besides. So... Okay. And the Eperusins still exist. So we need Rome to finish them off before we consider this safe. Okay, we'll take a couple of turns to consolidate, I think. Build up a second army. Build up the economy a little bit. Solve public order problems. And go from there. Yeah. That wiped out most of their army. Nice. Yeah, it was on the end turn. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay. It is nice to have a whole province, which we will soon. Keep getting one step ahead of myself. Okay, we finished research. We can build better barracks. We do need to start getting... So, agent needs to deploy. Agent is deployed. Good. Let's go ahead and just auto-resolve this because there's basically nobody left to actually fight. And we'll occupy that. Okay, so we are close to having a rebellion. To be clear, a rebellion against us, which is not exactly good. Got some food. Oh, no, I don't want a public field. Let's go to edicts. Let's see. Noble philanthropy. Let's get working on a barracks. Okay. This is a little bit tough, to be honest. I kind of hoped for a little bit better. But with this mod, it's not really that surprising. Apollonia, founded in 588 BCE by Greek colonists. Local agriculture, the slave trade. Jeez. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, research is sorted, buildings are sorted. Let's recruit up to a full army here. Which right now I need a 6th slinger because of symmetry. And we'll get nothing else because we're broke. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that. Okay. Yeah, the economy will kick into gear in just a couple turns, I think. Really should pick up pretty quickly. We might be able to trade with Rome.
Welcome, and let us be honored
Yes.
by your attendance and your words.
Give me money. There we go.
I will
That's some good cash. Let's see about Egypt.
Come, noble visitor.
Yeah, no. That sucks.
Judge of all, is not a
Okay, but we have some cash, which means we can actually go up to a full army here. Let's get another Izanoi. And actually, let's get rid of the peltists. So, I like having the cavalry, but the mercenary cavalry, well, that's not terribly expensive. It's actually cheaper than I thought it would be. 168 per turn, 151. Yeah, we're losing about another 600 or so. Well, probably less than that. Another couple hundred or so, because I'm paying for mercenaries. But I think that's probably fine. So, let's see. Upgrade tree. Okay, so it's the Asclepion that I want, which I can't currently do. It's locked behind scholarship. That sucks. That really sucks. Let's go build a level 2. That'll have to be enough for this turn. This is why I do this hobby. I'm in a much better mood than I was when I started up. It's just relaxing, it's nice. I did get kind of tricked by the 50 Philippine peso though. I straight up thought that was 50 bucks. No, we're not going to trade with a tinny. Reminds me of, there's a streamer I used to watch for Total War, and somebody joked it was his birthday once when it wasn't, and as a response, people just started super chatting, increasing amounts, and it just got absurd. Like, I watched the guy's streams for a little while, and he did he'd gotten maybe like $20-$30 at a time, and he got something like $600 or $700 donations in a row, and it was just it's like, and then for the next couple of weeks people would just say, oh, it's still his birthday, it's still his birthday. Goodness gracious. Okay, Pergamon, that's good for us. This doesn't really matter. And let's go, we could go for a wine cellar. I think I'd rather get, yeah, so the economy is already coming along a little bit. When's my birthday? I don't think I've ever said on my channel when my birthday is. It's not right now, that's in a couple months. So let's go for, do I want artillery? I don't know. Because, so if we check the province right now, it's 66% Greek, but I'm losing that because of Daco-Thracian and Illyrian traditions. No, not December 31st. If you guess it correctly, I'll tell you. But it's 365 guesses you're gonna have to make, more or less. Okay, so this is good. Might actually go for a second one. Food would be nice. Let's go for growth. Growth is super important early on. Okay, so we'll lose some food there, but we have some fish on the way. You know what? Let's go for food. I don't want to be running out of food. Oh my god, no, Canadian. Okay, it's April. It's late April. And it's my birthday. Okay, let's get another dignitary. Let's go for the tax rate again. Fine, fine, fine. It's April 28th. Very much not right now. Okay. It's end turn. So, the way I see it, we can either attack north into Epidamnos, or we could try and deal with our enemies in Polpadeva. Oh, here are. Yeah, so we could go northwest or we could go northeast. People in the northeast are already at war with us. But that could make it more difficult because I don't have the tools to take down walls yet. This is less than ideal. On the other hand, these guys want trade, which I don't want with them. Let's see. Such a long end turn. This was actually something the later Total War games, Total War Warhammer 1, and in particular Warhammer 2, really had trouble with, because this isn't all that optimized. And the end turns in Total War Warhammer 2 for a long time were stupid long, like 7 or 8 minutes long kind of thing. It was actively discouraging players from playing the damn game to begin with. So they did eventually fix it, but that fix was never implemented retroactively into Rome. So it's a little unfortunate. Let's go for Blue Tree. Yeah, negative 5% construction costs, 4,000 gold a turn, very nice. That would be nice. I don't want the income loss. Let's see. Oh, we lost Canadian. Oh, well. How you doing, Rora? I think we're gonna go for Anthi. So if we can leverage Anthi, that gives us a nice cutoff at the strait. If I can establish trade with Bithynia, which I probably can't at the moment. Yeah, no. Yeah, have a nice night, Canadian. Always nice to see you, my friend. We're gonna go back over here. Gonna muster outside. Pella. Okay, I don't have enough food to muster. Yeah, this was a good call. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves a champion. Which I can't afford. By 6 gold. Goodness gracious. Okay, is there anyone we can get to trade with us and pay us money for the pleasure of it? Maybe Carthage.
Today is a good day to discuss
Yeah.
topics of mutual
Good.
benefit.
Ooh, they'll pay us a lot. I don't know how much they like olives, but apparently quite a bit.
It is
Okay, now we have some cash. Let's go ahead and get a champion to train our armies. Negative 2% upkeep. This is better because it's training and the upkeep. Yeah, he's the best option there. Deployed, nice. And let's get a spy. Take that. There we go. We have all the agents that we need. A bit of a one-time payment, but cost that needs to be paid. It's upgrading. This is upgrading. Really wish I had better tech for this, but the thing with the tech is we need to actually unlock the blue tree before I go any farther into it. And we don't really have space to build the library. So I figured it'd be better to go for sanitation and growth per turn, because growth per turn in the early game is ridiculously strong. It does just make things a little bit hard for us in terms of in terms of not getting good building upgrade trees with the other stuff that I want to do.
Come now, let
it's
us
a little
debate
rough.
this matter like civilized men, and then realize that a treaty would be sensible.
Okay, we'll take non-aggression. It's fine. So I think the goal is basically build up 2-ish full armies. Then I'd feel comfortable going in after Pulpadeva. Before then, not so much. Which will take some time. But I don't know. I think because we'll need the military presence to establish stability in the province that we already have. This is a very different game from Wargame. I don't know. This is the sort of stuff I used to play exclusively, right? Like I never really did RTSs. I guess the battles here are kind of RTS battles, but it's a very different pace. It's not StarCraft, clearly. It's not even Wargame. There's no passive income. There's no active reinforcing in, not in the same way anyway. So, okay. We're going +10 for public order. Let's get our spy up and over to Pulpadeva. Keep an eye on what our opponents are doing here. Get some military training. And this could be worse. Can't afford the -4 food. Was there... Hold on, how much of a swing was there? Okay, there's a 1-point swing from being in the field. This finished. That's what it was. So that's additional supply line. That's 5 food. War horses. Can't afford that much as I'd like to. I think we have to go for a farm. We'll soon be getting a lot of food from this that'll let us field another army a little bit better. Which is what we need, because Pulpadeva, if we take a look, there's a 19 unit garrison, 3 Celtic warriors, 1 Celtic swords, 3 Celtic townsfolk. It's just a lot of numbers, but the 6 Celtic bowmen behind it are the issue. And then their actual army, which is 18 out of 20 strong. If I come at this with a single army, we're going to lose. There's no two ways about it. So the choices that we have, we could go for Nyso and Anthai first, and then converge on Pulpadeva. That leaves Edessos as our next target here. Yeah, that's a reasonable option. We need to build up another army. And the thing is, too, never underestimate cheap units. So I'm actually going to grab just a bunch of cheap javelin men. We're going to go with 4 javelin men, 4 slingers. They won't all recruit this turn, but I'll go ahead and get it on the queue for next turn. There's not all that much else to do with our money anyway, so that's fine. Because the Javelin Men... Hey, Core, how you doing, man?
Uh,
I am live streaming, just so
yeah,
you know.
I know.
Alright.
Yeah, I won't say anything out of the box yet.
Fair enough.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
It's okay. I just got a splitting headache.
Oh.
I'm bored.
You know,
Yeah, it happens.
I get similar decently often, but hope that turns around for... Oh shit! I forgot to wait until until Epirus was gone. Oh no. Okay, that's a big mistake. Yeah, it's a really big mistake.
What happened?
Well, so Epirus previously owned one of my settlements that I took from them without them really wanting that to be what happened. And I assumed that the Romans would take their other city and not let their army out. But they let their army out, so now they have an army headed over to Apollonia, and I don't have a defense in Apollonia because it's a recently conquered city. So,
So they're gonna take it.
they might. I can raise an army and some mercenaries, but it's an expense I really didn't want to do, and it's actually more than even in money, because we have a fair amount of money. Most of the expense is in the additional food cost, because I don't really have all that much food at the moment.
So it's gonna put a thorn in your side for later.
Yeah, because I don't think I can get over there. Yeah, no, I can't get over there. Well, shit. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Actually, this could be a good opportunity here.
Turn off my fan.
Okay, so the worst one is the Hellenic nobility. That's the people that we want to raise the army from. Yeah, it's just expensive. Is it like expensive inconvenience? Because basically, Apollonia. Ooh, no, not as bad of a... Yeah, all of their garrison units are at half strength, so I don't really outnumber these guys. And more importantly, I don't have high impact units like cavalry, which is what we're going to hire here. But you know, that cost me 3,000 out of pocket. Oh goodness gracious, cat! Don't do climbing my shoulder.
Cat issues.
Yeah. Hey, ID, how you doing? I'm not sleeping because it's only 1 in the morning, but if I recall, I think you were up until 7 or 10 in the morning the other day, so it could be worse.
I've been known to stay up.
Yeah, Core, I'm also reading the live chat, so
Yeah, I can tell.
yeah, it's a new experience for me. It's a little unusual, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I used to do a little bit of live streaming myself, but I stopped. I didn't really have the want to do it consistently.
Yeah, I'm happy that I am. I was in a really horrible mood earlier, and this has turned it around quite nicely.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I
so we'll
can
defend.
I can respect that.
Yeah. Okay. Army's gaining experience, which is nice. Let's go for... Oh, our punishment rate. Land upkeep could be good. Yeah, let's go for land upkeep. Get level 2 for that. And 10% military research rates. Yeah, let's go for level 2 for that. Actually, no, rightful sovereign, then level 2 for that. Good. Good. So, okay, we have these guys. Yeah, we could do something goofy, but we'd lose. Naval battles in this game are stupid, to say the least. Ridiculously stupid. Ridiculously stupid.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, ID, I could go for some Pilmeni right now. Also, I'm never going to do a live stream webcam. My ugly mug is made for radio, not television.
Oh, it can't be worse than mine.
Well. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go pick up some pelmeni at the grocery store tomorrow. There's a place that has really good pelmeni. They make them locally. Like they're not frozen, imported type shit. Yep, okay, here's the battle. Oh no, they fucked up. They really fucked up.
I'm just gonna put you on my second monitor here so I can watch what you're doing.
Gotcha. So you'll see exactly why naval battles are stupid in this. Basically, they didn't actually balance naval combat well in terms of the ships. So all land units come in on transports. That
so they pulled an Eugen Systems. Got it.
so the transports cannot ram, and ramming is the single most effective thing in naval combat.
Well, at this time period.
Oh, in this game. So because I have some garrison units, I have 2 ships that are capable of ramming.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of them only has 11 men. They would individually die horribly to my opponent's forces. Why are there... Hold on. They have some dismounted already? How did you guys get... Okay. Fair enough. So, yeah. We're gonna get disproportionate kills off of those 2 ships. And then just guard the harbor. And a little bit at our victory point here. So let's get archers in. We'll get the pikes. Let's get the bronze shields here. Very fine. Get the other ones there. We'll take our lancers. Keep the lancers in reserve. And I also do have deployables. This is not a Romanian Marines deck. I don't even know what this is. Technically, I'm playing as Macedonia, so it's quasi-Greek, but I'm pretty sure I'd offend the Greeks if I called it Greek. Because the Macedonians had dominion over Greece for a while, but we're not Greek. So.
I have no idea of that portion of history. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you.
Let's make them walk through spike pits.
If it's past 1942, it doesn't exist in my brain. If it's before 1942, it doesn't exist.
Alright, let me show you exactly why. Actually, hold on, I need to restart my music. Because I like it.
Music is very important.
Yeah, so here, let me show you why this is dumb. Actually, let's go for this one. I might not get it in one, and if they tie me down, I'll lose the ship basically immediately. But if I can pull off the charge...
So what are you doing here?
We're just ramming them. So this is 153 pikemen, bronze shield pikemen, very, very good pikemen.
Oh, so if you ram them, you're sinking the convoy.
Yeah, if I sink their ship, I don't even have to fight them on land. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
0 damage. See how much we do off the ram. 2, 1. Yep, they're all dead.
Good doink.
These guys are all dead. Let's pull through.
Hit him with the doink doink.
I don't think that means what you think it means. So we'll turn around here. Oh, the other thing too, my ships are faster.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, maybe it's a transport ship. You hit him with the good night trail. I'll see you tomorrow.
So we've just killed 3 entire units.
Yeah.
With like
how many pikemen are aboard that ship?
how many what?
How many pikemen are aboard that ship each?
There were 150.
150. Hold on.
Oh, they have elephants.
Yeah.
I do not like that they have elephants. That actually really sucks. So we'll rotate into them.
You got 5 ships with 150 men each?
Yeah.
You just sunk an entire battalion's worth of men.
Yeah. And We're gonna sink 2 more, 300 more.
I'll be honest. I had to do that. Please be patient. I have autism.
Yeah, hold on. The elephants are a fucking problem.
Yes.
But that'll work out okay. Oh, reform. Oh, shit. Get the pikes down. Get the pikes down. No. Oh, my goodness.
Did some of the pikemen land?
No, my own pikes. There's elephants.
Oh.
Oh, come on, catch these guys.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Kill them all!
Okay.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah, so the elephants are dead. No, they're not. They're still in. 1 sec.
Are these the type 3? I'm sorry, I'm just building a ship.
No, you're good.
I'm playing a naval.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep, we sunk all their transports with 22 men on 2 ships.
Awesome. Beautiful job, Black.
This is well and truly balanced gameplay, yeah?
Very.
And when they lose this fight, that will be the end of the faction. So,
Really?
yeah, we took all their cities. This is just, it's an army, it's a trading every turn.
So as soon as you take it out, it's gone.
Well, in theory, it's as soon as you kill the commander. But we didn't necessarily, I'm not sure. They might still have a turn or 2.
You sunk that boat to the bottom of the sea.
Yep. No survivors.
So why is the commander still alive?
Because he was in the cavalry that was already on land.
Bruh. They really do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Man, I got really tricked earlier on this stream. I got my first super chat, which was interesting, but it was $1, which was nice, and then I got my second super chat, which showed 50, and I was really excited. I was like, "Oh, holy crap! Somebody just gave me $50." It turns out it was Filipino pesos, which translates to 88 cents. Which is still really nice. It was just a bit of a roller coaster. I was like, holy shit. I mean, it's still very much appreciated, don't get me wrong.
No,
but it's like...
of course. This is, you kind of got styled on there.
Just a little. Okay. Now I can disband that army because there aren't enough men left to do anything.
Right. So you've just defeated one faction.
I've already defeated 2, including that one, yeah. Although the Romans, to be fair, took their big city at Tarsus. Or Taras. Tarsus is somewhere else.
This feels kind of like some of the Civilization games.
Yeah, it's just not hex-based, so it's city-based instead of hex-based, and you get a bit more out of the tactical, well, the actual map for that. But you also get a bit less out of the map for that, because like there was a certain level of strategy to managing armies with the hex grid,
right?
And that doesn't exist here. But there's zones of control and things like that, so like you can't just walk right past somebody.
Noted.
Yeah, you can just almost walk right past somebody.
Almost. Not quite.
Yeah, ID. I know it says XSplit broadcast. It's because I'm using the free version because I'm trying to buy things for it over time. I already pay for music that doesn't get me copyright strikes. And I was hoping to get monetized before I really paid for much else. Which I'm still not monetized based off of just views. That'll come with time. I'd rather it didn't show XSplit broadcast, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. Okay, so we have 2 cheap swords, we have this, we are going to make use of the fact that they moved away in Polpadeva. Because if we can take Polpadeva, then the rest of this section will, yeah, I know. I know it has the watermark there. It tells me every single time I load up. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay, let's move out. And let's prepare to go. So it's autumn. Oh, I don't want to be fighting this in winter.
Rush into winter.
Well, because I'll lose a lot of movement speed. And that can be a problem. Okay, so we'll have more food next turn. I should have sent the other army up here. I need 2 turns of recruitment to fill this guy out. I'd rather have better lancers. 1 shield pikes. Yeah, I do want pikes.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Let's get some pikemen. I do have enough men of that social class for it, which is good. Let's get a 5th. Okay, I'm actually gonna fill this out on mercenaries next turn, and we'll attack.
What's this? Oh, it is on the back of that. Okay. Sorry, I'm
No worries, man.
Yeah, I'm just
This is not exactly what I would call a formal stream.
define.
I don't know. Big expectations, lots of people.
Yeah.
This hobby for me still remains very much a small thing.
A hobby.
Yeah.
I'm just well, just still doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes under there. I've been building. What was it? I'll just keep it brief. It's your stream, but
No.
I've been building a lot of ships, or some ships, as of recent, in a game I'm playing.
Cold Waters?
No. That you need. I don't know how to mod that game. No, I'm playing another game which is from the ground up designed as like
I think a ship designer thing.
Ship designers. It's like Minecraft for boats. That's awesome. I've already built a heavy cruiser out of it, but I want to make something smaller this time.
Ooh, that's nice of him. Okay, Bithynia. Oh, that's why they went north. Okay. My enemies went north because they're fighting somebody to their north, which works just fine for me. There, we have lots and lots of bread. Let's go around. Let's get another pike.
Well, if they're fighting someone else, they ain't fighting you now, are they?
Exactly. Okay, we're running the economy a little bit into the ground to have 2 full armies, but it's okay. We'll get spoils of war.
1 for me and 1 for me.
Okay, we're gonna go in after the Tribali. They do have a formidable army. Hope they don't sally out. I'd like to fight them in their settlement. So, the yellow and red bars are balance of power. I'm not exactly favored to win this one. Let's see, they have what? 5,300 men? I have 3,100.
I think what you need to win this is a quad stack of grass.
Yeah, I mean that would do pretty well. Okay, they have 2 units of cavalry. No, 3.
The solution to everything. I'm sorry, I'll stop now.
No, frankly, the solution is pikemen. I mean, I have 6 units of pikemen. We're just gonna.
Wait, if it's pikemen, can we just can we take the grad launcher? Can we just put like instead of explosive warheads, can we just put like shovels into them?
No.
Pike artillery. I'm sorry.
Pikes are good, and ID. It's not favored. I'm not favored to win this fight, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. They're gonna. So I'm attacker, so they're gonna sit over on the high ground here, more than likely, and I'm going to run them into a bunch of pikes. Which, I mean, there's a reason that pikes were some of the most dominant types of weapons in the battlefield for hundreds and hundreds of years.
I have one of the Total War games. I have Total War Shogun 2.
Oh, Shogun 2 is amazing.
I've never really picked up on it though. Don't really have anybody to do that with. Plus,
I like it. I think it's a bit of an acquired taste, but
yeah, I think that period in general is an acquired taste for me. I'm more of the I'm more into the armored push and rocket artillery than I am pikemen and guys with bows.
yeah, there's for sure a difference between the sort of modern thing and the ancient stuff. I like the ancient stuff though. There's elegance is the wrong word. There's a different style to it.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah, so we're gonna get up close enough to these guys to shoot, and they're gonna run through their own traps again, because Total War AI is crap.
So you're just gonna bait these guys into their own.
Yeah, I mean they're noob boxing. They're using the corner of the map, and I have slingers. They don't. So their peltists only have a range of 85 meters, while my slingers have a range of 190 meters.
Right.
One of these things is not like the other.
No. Why would it be?
So let's come up here. It's a reasonable formation. And then we're gonna have to let the units rest, so.
Oh, heck. I forgot about that. Well.
Otherwise, we'll be fighting at a disadvantage. Still is downhill, which is not great. Oh, by the way, slingers are the answer to cavalry in this game. It's actually kind of hilarious. The way the unit health system works. It's really punishing for small size units to get just massed fire off of something like slingers, even though the slingers are technically a low damage output unit.
Yeah, but if they're cheap and you have a bunch of them.
Right, exactly. Then there are no true archer cav outside of a couple of small factions, and even then their range is severely reduced compared to slingers. It's like 125. So in order to actually engage with me, they have to come inside slinger range. So
is it a little bit broken?
I'd say so. Yeah, when I did a multiplayer campaign with a friend of mine, he was incredibly cav heavy. He played one of the nomad factions, and he would just come up and harass my units and all that, and I was using archers at the time, and it's actually a little bit tough to deal with. I switched to slingers, and he never won another fight that campaign.
Oh shit, it works, it works.
Yeah, exactly. No complaints from me. The one thing, though, is there's enough units here they could flank me if I get any closer. So I think we're actually gonna pull back these two defensively, keep the cavalry around, and keep the javelin close. Yeah, so they're trying to stay outside of slinger range. I only have 4 though, I don't have endless ammunition. Ah, shit. Thracian bows.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Right, they actually are getting a range bonus from the high ground, which is nice. It's nice to see that modeled. Okay, let's turn the front line a little over here like this, since we're angling that way. The slinger's going against the bows. Ouch, that hurt.
This does not feel right.
Tribunos! Warriors of Makedon!
Okay. We should only need a couple of volleys before this starts proving effective. I'd rather not lose very many pikes. But bow fire is quite effective against them. Better armor piercing.
Melee infantry! Double time!
I see 2 viewers, and one of them is me, because I have the stream up so I can watch the comments. So I highly doubt there's only one if we're talking to each other on it. Let's keep the pikes alive. Let's switch up the cheap swords. Take that bow fire. 103. Oh, this actually really sucks. Yeah, this really sucks. So I'd like to run these guys down with Cav, but
Warriors of Makedon!
that's 100% an overextension. Shit, this is how we lose fights. Not being able to angle them out.
Swords!
Come on, get through the barricade, please.
Slingers!
Okay, we're starting to kill some of the slingers, or sorry, some of the bows.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Let's go up. Yeah, okay, there's their entire army. If I go to charge these guys, they'll turn around. Better to not charge them and let my guys get kills. This is painful. This is quite painful. Let's speed things up. Well, at least we'll silence their bows. There's the peltists.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, I know. I know they're not happy to be thrown into the meat grinder with that. Let's do something more active. Stop. Here it comes, here it comes, here it
We
comes.
have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Reform.
For the gods of Olympus!
Over here. Yeah, here they come.
Missile infantry!
Move up the javelins.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden
Come on,
units.
come on, come on, come on.
Missile infantry ready!
Here we are. Go to the javelins. There we go.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, drop phalanx. Send those guys out, please. Thank you. We need to kill their missile cav. Let's go up.
We have
Up,
discovered the
up.
enemy's hidden units.
Pull around. Boom, boom. Okay, now we're in the fight. Now we're in the fights.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay. That's good kills. Okay. Alright.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Some of my men are already routing. Let's take the shot cav head on. Boom. Taking out some of their cavalry. These guys won't be doing well for very long. Get in there. Go around. Now this could be a better engagement. But, oh shit.
Good there, Chief.
Yeah, I didn't actually lose anyone.
Our general is
It's
under
just
attack.
missile cav. That was charging me. Which is fine. Don't really care. Let's pull back. Come on, get in, get in, get in, get in. I wonder, it looks like the pathing for this is worse than I remember.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Because I'm getting flanked and my pikes aren't actually pushing. Which they should be. Okay, Oh, pull out. Oh no. Trying to sacrifice some cavalry. Blood for the blood god and all that. Worse in practice than in theory, as it turns out. Yeah, did not manage the lines here very well. Let's get inspiration inside.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's fine. Get these guys. Routing. Rally. We don't have to win this fight well, we just have to win the fight.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If we do, we take the settlement. I'm not sure that we will, though, is the issue. Get the pikes reformed. Oh, collapse on that, please. Yeah, I might lose this. It's very messy.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, there we go, that's good contact. That's good contact. My center is folding.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright. You get the slingers in. If my general unit doesn't save this, we're in a lot of trouble.
Was it?
We have discovered the enemy's
Because I've lost most of my high impact units and I'm outnumbered.
Alright.
And my pikes are holding, but they won't hold forever.
Right.
I just lost more on the side, which means now they're getting flanked. So if I can't start chain routing some of these guys, then... Okay, come on, break, 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 break. 1, 2, 3. Good. That was a good charge. Broke 3 of them. Let's relieve pressure from the flank. Come on, break. Goodness gracious, what is this formation? I've managed this so poorly. Okay, another 2 broken. Oh. You guys, this could kill me. Come on up. Don't you dare break. Not when I'm 16 seconds from hitting rally.
Our men flee the field
Yeah, they
of
broke.
battle. This
Shit.
is a shameful display.
Thracian warriors, they hit like a ton of bricks. Come on. Okay. Keep them from getting flanked, please. Yeah, shit. Shouldn't have been so cocky, eh? Too few cavalrymen. If I'd had more heavy cav, we could have broken them.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Still.
This is a shameful display.
Oh, that was promising for a second, but not enough. Not enough, not enough. Alright, we run. Defeat. Quite a bad defeat, really. Of course, we took more casualties because we fled, but... Youch. Well, it's the first battle I've lost in this in a while. course it's on stream. That's the way of it, isn't it? We'll recover. The issue was they had the high ground and I let my front line get too disorganized. So they could flank my pikes. Well, I might actually call it there for the live stream. I've been going for an hour and a half, I think. Actually, it wouldn't be the worst thing if the general dies. He's not my political party. So, ooh, yeah, ouch. That sucks.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Alright, do I have any movement speed? I don't. They might just straight up kill me next turn. That puts this in a bit of a new light. I think we're gonna have to reroute the other army. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Force March. Do I don't have Force March? I don't. Right, they got rid of it in the mod.
Yeah, sorry if you can hear that semi-truck passing.
Well, I think I'll leave this on a disaster. I think that's actually kind of interesting. So we'll see if I get around to another installation in this one. If people, okay, end of stream obligatory stuff. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTuber nonsense helps me out a lot. The other thing too is with non-wargame stuff. If people don't click on it, if people don't leave likes and all things like that, then I'll probably just go back to wargames. So if you want Rome 2 or if you want things like this, right after I completely colossally fucked up right there, but still, if you want more variety of games, you have to hit the like button, you have to click on it. Otherwise, it's just not really worth the basically this costs me a wargame vid, right? Because I'm not recording that right now. So it has to be worth my while. Alright, thank you guys for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.